Talking about the dire rates, I kind of remember they kind of come back a couple of times with the X-Men, don't they? I have this memory, and maybe I'm confusing the dire rates with something else, but I have this memory of a cover in like the late 200s, early 300s or something, and Rogue is like unfolding and Bishop is there, and I don't fully remember the story, but I thought dire rates were involved in that. But yeah, that's
I don't think I've seen them around post Bishop. So that I don't think so. But I mean, like the time period that you're talking about, like 250s or right, or, Bishop's around 280. I don't remember seeing them there. They could be in the mid 200s. They could be like 250s, but that would have been just before Bishop.
yeah.
So you
I,
might be right.
yeah, I just can't remember. It's been so long. This is stuff that I read when I was like, well, I read some of this stuff in the mid 2000s in the Essentials collections, but that memory I have is something from when I was a kid. Anyway, I enjoyed this one. I thought this was a good issue, kind of exploring Rogue's motivations and finally sealing her as a member of the team. Like, we're already told that her actions in saving Colossus helped change the X-Men's opinion about her, but to me, this really kind of felt like the moment when Rogue herself is accepting that, yes, she is one of the X-Men, despite the misleading cover that we have for this issue, right? The cover looks like she's the big villain here, but she's not really.
Yeah.
I also liked how Gyrick is set up here. From his limited information, he is not wrong in viewing Rogue as a threat and a murderer, right? So his actions do kind of make sense given what he knows about the situation. I am confused by Mystique at this point, though. As a mutant terrorist, of course, why is she working with Forge and the government to begin with? Now, it makes sense that she was trying to prevent this weapon from falling into Gyrick's hands, but it feels like she is advancing a lot of the anti-mutant agenda when she's in her Raven Darkholme persona. So I'm just kind of curious as to what exactly all that's supposed to be.
I kind of look at it from the perspective of keep your enemies close, type of mentality. She's obviously very upset when this weapon is kind of moving forward, and Gyrick has always been this character. I mean, he's an Avengers character, really. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he's over here in X-Men for